Why hello and welcome back to another, I was about to say about that track, but it's called Right On. And I'm catching up with you because I've gotten backtracked on Right-Ons, and this is for January 2023, even though we're filming this in July of 2023, but we're gonna catch up with the monthly. Here we go. And these are old books. These are the old ones. These go back. These go back a lot. So you're gonna get some interesting stuff from the mixtapes. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Now it's misspelled. It says Risperdal in reverse. I didn't know how to spell that. Risperdal in reverse. I was assigned to a student in a school, and they were put on the drug Risperdal. And Risperdal was then outlawed afterwards. It was an antipsychotic, I believe, and it's a pretty gnarly drug. It's a pretty bad drug. I forget the melody with this, but this is from a mixtape back in the day. Oh man, this one's throwing me. Here's how it goes. Explosions inside of my head are causing me to blink. Every time you're near, hope that didn't sound weird. I'm not too good at talking. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna tell you. Well, anyways, just thought you should know that my diagnosis is emotional behavior disorder. The drugs they put me on make for worse. Girl, to me, you're like Risperdal in reverse. What are we talking about? Come on. So the whole point, so we made this album called Fast Times at Trillmont High, and I wanted to make each song was like an anthem from like a student in the school. And this one was about a kid who's on Risperdal, and it obviously relates to the time I took care of a student on Risperdal. And I'm a big advocate of just talking it through before, things like Risperdal. I mean, it was a gnarly time. But this student is describing his affection or his attraction to this person is like, the drug is so gnarly and messes him up. But when he's with this person, it's like in reverse. So that's kind of the love poem of it. Goes on, I'm going up, I'm going down. These chemicals never balance out. The freak your friends think me always to be, and the normalcy within my reach. So the idea of the normalcy within reach, we talk about that in classes, or they would phrase it as normal needed students. And then the question would be, okay, so what's the mark term you're adding to kids that don't land within this normal needed idea? But he uses the term because they throw it out in classes and whatnot. By the end of graduation, the bleachers will clear out and I'll be long gone. If you don't hear from me over the summer, in September, meet me in Madison. Okay, so this is ideas that this kid is graduating, and they're in Milwaukee, and he's going to UW-Madison. So that's kind of the romance of it. It throws back to, what is it? Can't Hardly Wait, 10 Things I Hate About You. I mean, enter any wild teen movie. So it kind of applies to that and the theme of Fast Times at Trillmont High. So that was the idea behind that. And yeah, I mean, being a paraprofessional it is quite the ride. You learn more from the students than I believe they learn from you, or you're both learning a lot from each other. But working with this drug that was then outlawed, you can look it up, Risperdal, why it was outlawed. Working with students that were placed on drugs that were then outlawed, it was heartbreaking, to be honest. It was really sad. And so that's why I wanted to bring attention to that drug and talk about, the effects that I saw of it, and then make a fictional tale about a kid who's a senior in high school battling with it. So yeah, I mean, the whole thing, the drugs they put me on make for worse. Girl, to me, you're like Risperdal in reverse. This is in 2013, 12 when I wrote this, but Risperdal in reverse. We will put that in we'll put the link to the Bandcamp and that song in the description below. I had forgotten about that song, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or put them in the comments. Thank you for listening to Right On, and thank you for being a patron. We'll see you in the next one.